She's got a quick wit. She's unpredictable. And she's real funny. She's Holly.
Hello and welcome to LMAO. I'm Holly. That's right. I only use my first name. Similar to Oprah, Ellen, Madonna. We have so much in common. I have some big shoes to fill. I'll do my best. And today, coming to you from the home studio, or the comedy hall as we call it, HOL, I am here to introduce you to my funny friend, Kage Jaxen. How are you? And welcome, Kage.
Thank you. I'm doing wonderful here in Broke Media, so I'm doing wonderful. So just to let you know, good to see you, Holly. It's a wonderful pleasure for inviting me to LMAO. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Where is the Broke Comedy Hall that you're speaking of?
Jeffrey Epstein's basement. Oh no, I'm just Nah, I'm actually in Greenville, North Carolina. It's home of the ECU Pirates. If you don't know Greenville, North Carolina, it's okay. Siri don't know where it's at either. You just be like, Siri, where's Greenville, North Carolina? I found 3 results of Starbucks.
Well, it's good to know you've got something to go to. Greenville.
Yeah.
Hey, tell everybody where we met.
We actually met online. It was very scary, but it was actually comedy class where we met online and everything. And we had a show together. It was very fun. It was American Comedy Institute where we did a class together and we just clicked and had so much fun.
Exactly. And my life is better because you're in it. So I'm glad that we crossed paths in that one. There's a reason why, for everything. That's amazing. So what do you do besides make people laugh? And what do you do for work or what?
Well, I drive drunk people around at night. It's called Ubering. So
I thought maybe you're a cop.
No. I drive drunk people around and whatnot. And I also deliver food, like delivery services like Instacart, DoorDash, Grubhub, and all those things. Pretty much got like 8 jobs. So I think I might be Jamaican, but I'm not sure.
Hey, that's funny because like you have all these jobs and you have, there must be like Instacart reminded me of thinking like Insta comedy for you. So tell me some of the comedy that you like material you received or gotten as a gift from the people that you delivered to or picked up in your Uber.
Well, one thing about it, for Instacart or delivery service or whatnot, people sometimes they don't never ever leave their lights on. So I'm pretty much falling over water hoses. I think I'm in an episode of Hoarders when I walk through their yard. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, oh my God. I was like, where's the junk truck in? They need to come out here immediately. So it's just wild. The things that you see is wild. Even with when I do drive people around or whatnot, and I get this crazy question, and people say, you want to sit in the back? I'm like, I can always put you in the trunk. Why do you want to sit? I hope you want to sit in the back. That just makes sense to me. It's just people I don't know why they ask crazy questions like that. It's just very silly to me. And I think I got so many stickers on the back of my window, I can't really see out of it. So I think I'm in NASCAR or something like that.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. The NASCAR stickers. And hopefully you don't drive like NASCAR when you drive your Uber.
Oh, no, I don't do that. Not at all. Can't do that nowadays. I got to go the speed limit. That's what I do.
Okay, good. Just making sure. I'm doing a quick audit while we're doing this too.
Okay.
Tell me some of the crazy things that people say to you in the Uber, though. Like what's the craziest thing that's happened in your Uber?
Well,
talk about.
This is the main question I always get, and that probably a lot of people can attest to it. When they get in an Uber, they always ask these questions, be like, has anybody ever thrown up in your car? And I'm like, yes. And the sad part is always skinny, drunk white girls. never fails. And I always puke in my car or whatnot, which is fine because they gonna pay me $150 anyway. So I'll be like, go ahead and get it out. Get it out. It's gonna be all right. Pull, they say pull her hair back. So make sure you get it out. But that's the main question I always get is, has anybody thrown up in your car? What's the craziest story that you have? And I have to ask them, what do you define as crazy? Because it's crazy. They always say it's everything is no, how can I put it? It's not really crazy or weird. It's just different.
Sure.
Different things. Just
How
happen.
about your window? We talked about your window another time. What was?
Well, people always say when they get in Ubers, like they smell or whatnot, and it's not always the driver's fault. Like I had one guy get in the car. He said, "Man, what's cracking?" I said, "These windows." I was like, man, it was terrible. It was terrible.
And I also like to thank you for being a veteran. Tell us a little bit if you have any funny stories about being in the military.
Well, one of the craziest things being in the military is like just being in the military. But see, I was in the Marine Corps, and I always tell people I was a terrible Marine. I went in as a E3 and came out a E1.
Whoops.
Yeah, went in as an E3, came out as an E1. So
it's okay when you're golfing for the number to go down,
yeah.
But not maybe in the military. I don't know.
Even ain't it like, it's golfing is like it goes down like you 3 under or something like that. And it's always better that way. But I did enjoy being in the Marine Corps. One thing about it, people always say thank you for your service and whatnot. So I will say it kind of helped me to get on my journey. Helped me learn discipline. I can finally make a bed up. So when you're a kid, you don't even make a bed up. You just throw everything, be like, I'm done.
Speaking of beds and being a child, I know that you had a different upbringing than me. Can you talk or want to talk anything about that, or anything funny that you have a story about?
Well, the thing of it is, I know most people probably. I grew up poor. Growing up poor, you didn't have like the name brand products or anything like that. Like even with pancake mix, Ancient Mama's was the big thing. We had Not the Father, so. Everybody else had Captain Crunch. We had Lieutenant.
How about strict? Was it strict growing up in your household?
Was it strict? Yes. My dad was very strict. He was something else. Loving the devil, man. He was something else. And you always know when he about to get mad when he rolled his tongue up. He rolled his tongue up like a Fruit Loop. No fruit roll-ups. As long as he have his tongue, but as soon as he get mad, he be like, I was like, oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oops.
Here we go. Time to leave the room.
Put that tongue away. That's hilarious. Woo-wee. Hey, so you're in North Carolina. Tell me about the comedy scene, where we can follow you on social media, and if you have any shows or anything coming up, hosting.
Right now, we have an open mic here in Greenville, North Carolina called Pretty Street Brewing. We do it every Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. We also, I think they have the Big Tap Room in Raleigh, North Carolina, where they do amateur night, which you have to talk to, I think the guy named Trevor, to get signed up there. Hopefully I'll be hosting probably next month at Pitt Street Brewing. Probably do a show with you in Texas in July, June or July. Be doing one in there, and probably doing some scenes up in Chicago. And you can follow me on Twitter at Kage Jaxen. It's KageJaxen. And also on Instagram, there is The Fit Comedian, TheFitComedian. All right.
Yes, I want to know. Thank you for that. And Keep making them laugh. That's awesome. I want to know about your eating habits and what things come funny out of your eating habits and when you talk to people about stuff.
Well, see, I always tell one go-to joke that I tell everybody this. I always say that I don't eat like what most people eat. I'm lactose, I have a gluten allergy, I don't drink, and I don't smoke. Basically, I have no friends. You know, everybody was on 420 and, you know, they was doing marijuana with everybody, but yet had parsley, cilantro, and cucumbers and stuff like that. So I was very detox that day. So.
Thanks for letting us know. We know that. You're clean. You're clean. More. Oh, there's a double entendre. You are cleaned out. Clean.
Yeah, very clean. You
That's
know.
great.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, I just, your time is valuable. I am so happy that we met and that you continue to make people laugh. I love when we have our chats and bounce ideas off of each other. I hope to see you in another class soon, but also on stage somewhere in person so we can meet and air hug.
Texas, June, or July. Remember that.
I know. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
All right. Kage, would you like to end it with your A joke, your go-to headliner? Leave it with the crowd. What do you got?
Well, I always say that I'm having a great week today. I'm having a great week. I just found out I'm not the father.
Ooh.
Again.
Oh, geez. Well, I guess congratulations by the way that you delivered that joke.
Yeah.
You can call me Auntie.
All right.
Well,
take care.
Thanks so much, Kage. This has been LMAO with Kage Jaxen in North Carolina. We look forward to seeing you again at a next show. Thank you so much for your support. Love you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Holly is a presentation of LMAO Productions.